Yo, what's up, man?
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it, come on, man. Hey, keep the ball.
One more.
Yeah, boy!
Now we're rolling. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going. I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Do it. Hey, hit me up.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Even though Che's been in the league a short time, guys, he's been in the spotlight for quite a while. No surprise that the shoe companies have taken notice. They're looking to capitalize on his notoriety. Thus, he lands the big-time endorsement deal. I suppose any press is good press. Guys?
Thank you, David. I think we all knew a shoe deal would be coming his way at some point.
Well, it's the benefit of being a star in college for 4 years. You've established yourself as a household name, and Jay's people are leveraging that.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Portis patrol the middle. And that's a sign that the ship is going to be difficult to turn the other way and get back on track.
I think, Kevin, body language and obviously what they're saying in the media. There's some teams, you watch them, guys hit a three-point shot, they come to the bench. No one's up clapping, no one's communicating with each other. Those are the teams I think is very hard to turn around.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Cavaliers. Pass to Harkless. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Stripped away. Outside Porter. He feeds it to Levine. Six on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now the pass to Barrett. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and no good that time. Here's Levine. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Kina looking it over. Pass to Randall. Moves back up. And he lays it up and in.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Porter. Crafty move. Yep, that one goes in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Knicks trail by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Barrett. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective. And the Bulls had Boylan step in as an interim coach last season, Smitty, but decided to give him the keys to the car this year as well.
A surprise move as Boylan immediately was at odds with the players. Management sided with the coach. Interesting message to send to a young team looking to develop.
The Knicks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Ntilikina. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Feeds to Markkanen. The shot from the low post is good. Markkanen's got 11 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Ntilikina. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
And the size, quickness, and defense of Ntilikina reminds some of a young Sean Livingston.
Ends up going with the new group. And a new group in for the Knicks. Harkless is checked in for Bobby Portis. Barrett comes in for Damian Dotson. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Alonzo Trier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Frank Ntilikina. And Smitty, when you watch Wayne Ellington, you know he's out there to open up space with his deep shooting.
Yeah, Kevin, I was surprised to see him fall out of the rotation for the Heat last season. But make no mistake, when he's on the floor, he's a dead-eye shooter that can stretch a defense.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then there's Carter. Then it's White, so that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago with a new 14. 2 points, that one goes.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Carter. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smith on the wing. Here's Barrett. Nice D from Porter. The Bulls leading by 8. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 7.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Smith surveying the D. Randall left side. The putback. Kicks it to Barrett from deep. Trying to get open is Randall. Barrett, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. We work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened, there's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Allen passes to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. White White against Allen. He kicks to Barrett, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
And the Bulls with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Porter looking it over. Back to Levine. Outside White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 16. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Barrett, no good.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
White, good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Chicago as they finish the period on a big-time 13-0 run from the United. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. The Knicks. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Randall. Lonzo Trier comes in for Barrett. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ntilikina. The Knicks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
On the court for the Knicks, Smith and Trier, the tandem in the backcourt. Harkless is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Portis in at the 5, down low. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
No, wait. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D-Wade's, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them win in championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Oh, that's offensive interference. The Knicks making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Knicks trail by 21. Smith the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Pass to Young. It's good. Young's got his second basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Allen for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Ellington's checked in. Allen kicks to Harkless. Down low. And Harkless slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Ellington dishes to Allen. Outside Portis. the shot missing.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 18. There's the pass to Bullock. Now here's Ellington. Pass to Portis. And here is Allen. New York moving it around. For 3, Bullock. No good there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The ability to beat people off the bounce, something Porter's worked on, and you see it working from him there.
New York calls timeout. And with Otto Porter, the skills are always apparent with his play. And Smitty, you just like when he's playing aggressively on the floor.
Yeah, it's something that his former coach, Scott Brooks, was always trying to promote to Porter. When he becomes more than just a catch-and-shoot threat.
Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Murray, the pass to Satoransky. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the elbow, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Dotson the pass to Trier. New York, no good that time either. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Banked in off the glass.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, it's Shaq. You guys stomped that team, and I mean literally. Wasn't even close. When did you realize this game was yours to lose?
Hey, man, I think the key for us was to never get comfortable having the lead. Treat the game as it was dead heat all 4 quarters, you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as we let up that gas pedal against a team like that, boom, your advantage is gone. So we didn't feel like we had the game until it was obvious, too late. You know what I'm saying? For them to come back.
Man, wow.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Big game tonight, Jay. Grabbing the first double-double of your career. How does it feel?
It feels great, Ted. It shows me that my hard work is starting to pay off.
Is this a new normal for you?
The new normal? I don't know. Could be, but I don't want to put pressure on myself like that. If it happens, it happens. If not, it's all good. I'm still going to approach the game the same way. So it's no big deal to me.
Thanks, Jay. That's it for me.
Anyone else?
No, good.
All right, thanks, guys.